What's up, everybody? My name is DJ Namanon. I'm the National Academy Director and I'm the Master Instructor, Scratch DJ Academy NYC. So today we're going to cover 3 of the basic scratches that are going to help you guys with timing. It's going to also assist in beat matching, but then it's also going to give you guys a really solid foundation when you want to start moving on to some intermediate and advanced level scratches. The first 3 scratches that we're going to cover is the baby scratch, the scribble scratch, and the drag scratch. All right, so the first scratch that we're going to go over is the baby scratch. The baby scratch is the foundation for a lot of different scratch techniques, and it also is used heavily when it comes to the first steps in beat matching. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to find the sample that you're going to work with. We're going to use the ah sound. So as you can see here with our sticker, the sticker is pointing at the needle, and the start of the sound is actually lining up perfectly with where the sticker is placed and where the needle is at. Now, sometimes some DJs will actually take and have their marker at the 12 o'clock position, while others will have it pointing right at the needle. Whichever way you prefer is up to you. So the first step that you want to do is all comes down to hand placement. So you want to make sure that your hand is at the 9 o'clock position. You're going to press down lightly with your fingertips, and you're going to lift up your hand just a little bit. You don't want to have a flat hand. Again, you want to press down with your fingertips, and you want to lift your hand up just a little bit. You'll start the start-stop button here so that the platter can move, and you want the platter to move freely underneath the record. So now that we have control of the record, we're simply just going to take from the 9 o'clock position, and we're going to push from 9 o'clock to roughly about 11 o'clock right here. So we push forward, and then we're going to pull back. And when we pull back, we want to make sure that our sticker here realigns with the needle. Now the same force that I'm using forward is the same force that I'm going to be using on the back pull. So again, it's and that is your baby scratch. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now, if we were to take and apply this to the beat, let's go ahead and pull up a track here really quick. Now, the most important part of this is first finding your count. So you don't want to just jump right in scratching right away and sound like a train wreck. So you want to make sure that you're counting properly to the beats. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the next one that we're going to cover, this is called the scribble. So the scribble is pretty much identical to the baby scratch, but now what you're going to do is you're going to speed up the amount of time that you're doing in between each push. So if the baby scratch had us at 1, 2, 3, 4, your scribble is going to be double time. So again with this, you're going to make sure that you're moving from the 9 o'clock position, but instead of going up to roughly about the 11 o'clock position, it's going to be a much shorter movement. Because again, remember, we're trying to double the speed of this. So we want to go from 9 o'clock and probably right about here, a little bit before that 10 o'clock position. So again, we can start off with the baby scratch just to kind of get our timing down. All right, and then now let's go ahead and double this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you notice, the mark here for that's actually identifying our sample. It's not pulling away or too far away from the needle. So it's a very short movement. So if you watch the mark here, it's pretty much staying right in this area here from the front of the head shell to roughly halfway through the head shell. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's go ahead and try this with the beat. Again, let's find our timing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Scribble. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and that is our scribble. The next scratch that we're going to focus on, again, this is the third basic scratch in our series of basic scratches. We're going to use the drag. Now, the drag is a very interesting scratch because this is one that you're mainly going to use for like longer samples, but when you start to get into some more of the intermediate scratch techniques, where you start to incorporate the use of your crossfader, the drag is going to be part of some of those combinations. So the best thing to do first is to get the vinyl movement down first. So with the drag, it's almost like we're moving in a half-time speed. So again, we're lining up our sample. So the start of our sample is going to be right where this mark is and where it's lining up with the front of the head shell. And we're going to do a half-time count. So when we do the half-time count, we're going to drag the record out. So when we drag it, it's going to go from 9 to roughly about 12 o'clock. Now be careful, you don't want to go past the 12 o'clock because your hand's getting way too close to the tone arm here. So again, it's going to be half-time count, and what we want to do is on that forward push, it's going to be 1, 2 as part of our count. All right, so we're going to go 1, 2, and on 2, where we stop at the 12 o'clock position, we're now going to move back to the 9 o'clock position, and we're going to count 3, 4. 3, 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, again, keep in mind that you want to make sure the same force and the same speed that you are using on the forward is the same that you use on the backboard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead now and incorporate this with the beat. Let's find our count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, guys, so that's it. We just covered all 3 basic scratches, the baby scratch, the scribble scratch, and the drag scratch. So hopefully you guys can put some time in on that, and you're gonna be on your way to some more advanced level stuff. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Peace.